Hello, everyone. Greetings for the day. Due to some significant technical issues, I wasn't able to present this talk yesterday on the scheduled time. Therefore, this is a recorded version. I'm excited to be part of this amazing conference and present my lightning talk. I will discuss a methodological approach for using AI to advance drug development by leveraging formulation and process attributes. Specifically, I will compare machine learning algorithms with response surface methodology to enhance the quality attributes of pharmaceutical pellets. The comparative study aims to show how these advanced techniques can optimize the development process and improve drug quality. So I will begin with a brief theoretical background on our topic. After that, I'll transition to the application aspect where I will explore how the concepts we've discussed can be implemented in practice. Pellets containing active ingredients can be used to build multi-particulate systems, also known as multi-unit pellet systems, which are increasingly common in pharmaceuticals. These multi-unit systems allow for precisely engineered modified release formulations and facilitate patient-centered dosing. Their uniform size and shape enhance handling and packaging, minimizing variability. Overall, the use of pellets in drug delivery significantly improves both efficacy and patient compliance. Design of experiments is a systematic approach to optimize processes by understanding how various factors affect outcomes. Key designs include factorial, fractional factorial, central and composite, box-Benkian, and the optimal designs. Response surface methodology uses polynomial equations to model and optimize these relationships, making it valuable in fields like product development and manufacturing. Artificial neural networks are computational models inspired by the human brain, consisting of layers of interconnected nodes representing neurons that process inputs to produce outputs. They excel in detecting nonlinear relationships, but often require large datasets and computational power. Random forests belong to the ensemble learning method that builds multiple decision trees and merges their predictions for more accurate and stable results. Each tree is built using a random subset of data, reducing overfitting and improving generalizability. Random forests are efficient with smaller datasets, handle missing data well, and perform well with structured data. So we are now progressing to the application phase. The analysis utilized an existing experimental dataset from a whole melt direct pelletization process. The pellets produced are of a homogeneous matrix type composed of a blend of excipients, including a polymer, a wax, and a binding material which is also polymeric in nature, and the active ingredient. The central composite design applied in this study includes 3 factors as input variables, meaning the spray rate, the quantity of binding material, and the powder feeding rate, and 2 response variables, including the sphericity index and the geometric mean diameter, assessed through image analysis. During the development of this process, some of the manufacturing parameters will remain constant. To quickly provide you with an overview, this study applied machine learning-based models in an existing response surface method experiment involving the manufacturing of pharmaceutical pellets while exploring the capability of using machine learning-based models in small datasets. The developed models were submitted through the optimization of their hyperparameters via cross-validation technique and grid search to select the best optimized model for its response. For this study, the artificial neural network based algorithm is aimed at having the best performance of approximately 0.94 and 0.93 in comparison to the original R-squared value of 0.79 and 0.9 respectively. The models were developed, analyzed, and visually implemented in R using several packages. First, an exploratory analysis of the variables was performed using a correlation matrix. This analysis is aimed at identifying the experimental inputs with greater relevance to its target. The quantity of binding material has a positive correlation and great impact of the outcome of both responses. However, the aim of this study was not to optimize the experimental variables in isolation, but to identify the predictive capacity of machine learning algorithms compared to the traditional RSM model. In the original RSM approach, experimental responses were fed to linear and quadratic function respectively. An ANOVA summary for each response shows the statistical significance of its model with relevant equation displayed on the slide. Response surfaces generated from RSM models are also plotted to illustrate these relationships. For random forest, a grid search was used to pinpoint influential hyperparameters affecting performance, specifically optimizing the split rule, the minimum node size, and the number of predictors based on root mean square error values. The chosen models underwent k-fold cross-validation with performance accessed by the coefficient of determination. Optimized models also generated response surfaces showing a more uneven representation compared to the smooth surfaces of the original RSM models. For artificial neural networks, a multi-layer perceptron architecture was applied, with hyperparameter optimization achieved through a combination of grid search, k-fold cross-validation, and early stopping techniques. The final models tested against the original RSM showed higher R-squared values than both RSM and random forest models. Response surfaces for these optimized artificial neural network space models were also plotted. To briefly summarize, response surface methodology is useful in process optimization, but is limited to simpler relationships. In contrast, artificial neural networks and random forest models capture complex nonlinear behaviors, offering greater flexibility and accuracy, especially for complex system predictions. Our future research will concentrate on developing multi-objective models and exploring the combined application of optimization algorithms. In closing, I would like to express my gratitude to my supervisor, Professor Aristokoumetsidis, for his support and invaluable feedback throughout this first year of my PhD research. I would also like to thank you all for your attention, even though it's a recorded version of my lightning talk. Please keep in mind that I have shared an email address, so feel free to reach out if you have any questions from this talk. Thank you and have a nice rest of your day.